Today is Wednesday, Parashat Vayikra. We're learning the Chok Israel, and today we'll explain the Ketubim, which today is from the book of Mishlei. We have a few psukim here that are great pearls of wisdom, actually. First pasuk, En Chochma ve'en Tevuna ve'en Etza le'neged Adonai, which means there is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel or advice against Hashem. In other words, all the wisdom and understanding and any advice that you can have cannot go against the will of Hashem for any situation. That pasuk, Sus muchan leyom milchama, a horse is prepared for a day of war. Ve'ladonai teshua, but the true salvation is from Hashem. In other words, yes, at the time they had horses and chariots. Now we have sophisticated arms, and all the sophisticated arms that you can have and already prepared for war, but ultimately the salvation and the victory is truly from Hashem. And many times in war, in battles, there are miracles that happen that are beyond the understanding or the physical or material assets in the field in terms of arms. The miracles is what Hashem wills is what will make the victory. Next pasuk, Nivhar Shem me'osher rav, mikesef u'mizahav hen tov, which means a good reputation, a good name, a good reputation is better, is chosen over great wealth and riches. If a person is wealthy but has a bad reputation, that would be horrible. But on the other hand, good reputation has more worth than even wealth. And metziat chen, to find favor in the eyes of others, is better and more important than kesef v'zahav, than silver and gold. This idea of metziat chen, of finding favor in the eyes of others, can go a long way and much further than riches, than gold or silver. Next pasuk, Ashir varash nifgashu oseh chulam Adonai. A Ashir, a rich man and a poor man meet together. Hashem is the maker of all of them. Ashir explains, Im en notel lo klum, if the rich man doesn't help the one who's needy, Hashem can turn the other way, make the poor man rich and the rich man poor. And the person who's rich should not take all the credit for himself, because ultimately it's because Hashem allowed him and made him, gave him the possibility to amass wealth. And a poor man should not be jealous of the rich. Hashem is one who makes that one wealthy and that one rich and that one poor. But of course, a person has to do his ishtadlut, his effort. He has to have ambition to be able to accomplish what he can. But what ends up happening is from Hashem, the wealthy and the rash and the one who's poor. We continue to the next pasuk. Arum ra'a ra'a v'nistar, uftayim averu v'ne'enashu. Arum means a person who's prudent, who sees the consequences of his actions, who sees that when there is danger, he hides, and is able to be saved. And there's a Faresh here that explains, and she explains, when a person sees the consequences of his averot, of his sins, that there is he's going to be accountable for it, this punishment, then he would be avoiding those activities that would be not proper to do. And if it's ta'im, the person who's totally thoughtless, who doesn't care about the consequences of his actions, then they will be punished. So, it says in Pirkei Avot, who's a wise man? A person who sees the consequences of his actions. So a person who's prudent, who sees that there could be some bad consequences from his wrong actions, will hide. In other words, he will avoid those things. And the person who doesn't think, who does things without even thinking about what are the consequences, eventually is punished. Next pasuk, Ekev anava yirat Adonai, osher v'chavod v'chaim. This pasuk means, as a result of anava, of humility, yirat Adonai, there is the fear of Hashem. And then osher v'chavod v'chaim, and such a person will have also wealth and kavod and honor and chaim and long life. So humility is a very important character trait to develop, to nurture, and the more humility there is, the more a person will be God-fearing, and the more he deserves the beautiful rewards that I mentioned here. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.